The hate army troll.
It's the hate army, bro.
Hate army.
Shout out to hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout
for
out to
hate.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
Oh, and just for the record, this is hilarious. So I know I had my stream on Wednesday night, the Street Fighter stream, and then I was off yesterday. I come back this morning. Apparently, there's a detractor meme about steaks. I just want you to think about this. There's a detractor meme about steaks. These people are so fucking boring and bored with their lives that they actually made a running meme about steaks that they've been talking about for a day and a half constantly. I don't care. What the fuck are you talking about? No adult would care about your dumb meme about steaks. Like, what the fuck are you... what they do is they will micro-analyze a tiny moment of a stream that happened and act like it's a full-blown 4-alarm fire. It's like, what are you talking about? You want to know what happened? So I'm playing Street Fighter 6 and I was very frustrated because I was losing with Dalsim, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to wrap my head around, why am I losing with Dalsim? And I look at the chat and here's what's going on. There's like 3 or 4 people who are actually excited and engaged with Street Fighter and trying to talk about it, and it's being lost in a drowning of fucking discussion about people talking about steaks and barbecue, right? So I was like, I'll ignore it for a while. And I did. I literally ignored it and kept playing for like another half an hour. And then when I turned back, literally the entire stream chat was just talking about steaks and barbecue food. And I'm like, guys, this is my fucking Street Fighter stream. If you're here for other things, you're in the wrong spot. I know for a fact there's people who want to talk about Street Fighter, and they literally can't because you're derailing the stream, which is against the rules. It's always been against the rules of my streams to try to derail and talk off topic. You guys do the same thing with the sports stuff. Because again, it's another running meme. People won't let you talk about sports in a stream chat. That's not true. But if you derail my entire stream chat about sports discussion, you know I don't watch sports. You know I don't play sports. You know I know nothing about competitive sports or any of the athletes. So why would you come to the DSP gaming chat and do that and derail it and talk about sports? You're an idiot. You're derailing the chat. You're asking for problems, right? So these people were literally doing exactly the same thing during the Street Fighter stream. 100%. They do it on, it was done on purpose. This wasn't like, oh, it just spontaneously happened. These are people coming in here. And by the way, a bunch of the accounts were sock accounts. It was the same person talking to themselves. They think I'm stupid. They don't know that I know all of their sock accounts always. I know it's the same guy in here with like 10 accounts. He's a fucking loser. Sits on a Discord talking about it and shit too. But anyway, so it was them purposefully trying to derail my Street Fighter stream. And it was actually pissing people off. Like, they were like, they wanted to talk about Street Fighter, and they couldn't. Like, why is no one here talking about Street Fighter on a fucking Street Fighter stream? People talk about steaks and shit. So I laid down the law about it and said, stop. And then fucking, what's his name? Friendly Gremlin gave me lip back. He's like, oh, well, this stream's like boring. There's nothing to talk about. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing on a fighting game stream then? If you don't like fighting games, go somewhere else to talk about something else, right? Like, what the fuck? Do you go into a meeting about a book club talking about this week's book and say, wow, I hate books? No, stupid. And that's what I mean. People think that my streams sometimes are just some kind of place to go in and just, oh, let's just talk about hanging out about other shit. Like, dude, that's so disrespectful to the streamer to just go into someone else's chat and let's just completely derail it with a topic that has nothing to do with what's going on the stream. That's disrespectful. That's going into a place of business and completely derailing the business. Don't do it. It's against the rules. It always has been. It's one thing if there's a natural discussion, but if the streamer says something, hey man, stop, and you keep doing it, you're a fucking asshole and you're liable like everyone else to get moderated. All right? And by the way, this whole thing I'm talking about, we have now just spent more time on this by like 10 times than what happened on the stream. The stream was literally, people are talking about steak. Okay, I'm going to keep playing the game. So I played for another half hour. I turn back and I see people upset because they can't talk about Street Fighter because everyone's talking about steak. And I lay down the law. It was like 1 minute. And then fucking stupid Friendly Gremlin gave me lip. And I gave him back and said, stop. Don't disrespect me on my stream. And that was it. It was over. It was like 60 seconds. But this is the meme for a day and a half. Why would you even entertain that? The moment that some moron says steak explosion on DSP stream, you say, do not recommend on YouTube ever. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And you move on. Like literally 60 seconds out of a fucking 2.5 hour Dalsim stream is somehow the focus of the stream. No, it's not. Only if you're a fucking mouth-drooling moron would you think that that was important. You have to be the most boring, idiotic, mind-numbingly dumb person to think that a 60-second moment talking about don't derail my fucking stream chat about stakes has anything to do with reality or what was going on in that stream. Don't lower yourself to the level of the idiot who wants to waste your time to make money, because that's what they're doing. They're making clickbait sensationalist videos to try to get your attention so that you'll waste your time thinking that actually was a big deal. It wasn't. No one cared. Right? At all. It doesn't even make sense what you're saying. That wasn't the focus of the stream. It wasn't a big deal. You're just idiotic. If you buy into that stuff, you're really dumb. You have to stop buying into nonsense like that. Okay? Okay. Yes, and again, how moronic that you would, your friend Brian reacted to it. Yes, because you morons went to his chat and harassed him for a day about it so that he would react to the clip and acting like it's a big deal when it's not a big deal. You are fucking idiots. Every one of you who entertains this shit is a fucking moron. I don't care. This has nothing to do with me. This is you in your weird fantasy world where you hyper-focus on arbitrary things that happen and act like it's a big deal. No adult cares about you or your thoughts on this shit. Okay? No one. I will continue to run my streams as I see fit. The rules will still stay in place. People will not derail, and you can fuck off if you don't like it. Wham! Now go make your videos about it, bitch. Because that's all you're going to do. Make more stupid videos for dumbasses. Right? Fuck off. Who cares? Stop fucking bothering me with nonsense, right? You're so dumb. Wow. Just think about that. A day and a half, that's what you were thinking about and talking about. Here I am having real life, going on, stressed out, trying to get stuff done on my day off. You're talking about stakes.
Hey, faggot, you don't get to choose how I spend my free time. How about you fucking kill yourself instead? How's that sound?
You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Okay. All right. I received a $3 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. Huh? I think they were saying stakes. You said there's no stake in Street Fighter when you're playing ranked. Are you kidding? That makes it even worse. You understand that makes it even worse? So I said there's no stakes in playing ranked Street Fighter, meaning there's no real risk or reward for it. It's just, again, it's just arbitrary gameplay. It doesn't matter how many points you have. It doesn't mean anything. And these idiots tried to use wordplay semantics to make a brainless meme out of it. You actually can't, I didn't know that. You actually couldn't actually do something dumber than that, I don't think. That might actually be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I didn't know that. I had no idea that's what that chat was about. I didn't know that. All I know is I'm trying to play Street Fighter, and absolutely the entire chat's derailed by a bunch of fucking clone accounts. It was the same guy with like 5, 6 accounts, and a few other people who were jumping in on the bandwagon of trying to be stupid and dramatic about nothing. Right? How stupid, man. Yikes. Anyway, well, thank you for clearing that up. And by the way, again, don't worry about that shit. It's a one-off dumb thing. Sadly, what I would have to do, because here's the thing, because people are like, well, if you didn't say anything during the stream and maybe you just moderated, it would have been fine. Do I really want to just start moderating people, blanket moderating? Oh, by the way, Avarice, I didn't click on your name. I have no idea why I just did that. I tried to moderate that troll above you there. And Avarice, it kicked you out, and I'm sorry. I just tried to unban you. Hopefully it fixed. I was trying to get to this stupid Derek clone account, and I clicked on Avarice by accident. I'm sorry, Avarice. I think my chat is delayed. Let me refresh my chat. I certainly don't want to accidentally ban people. That was messed up. Sorry about that. Really? There is an AI chat summary now? What the hell is this? People are discussing a streamer's supposed ban of the word stake in chat due to a misunderstanding with the viewer and the streamer's perception that there were multiple viewers trolling him with the word, it disappeared. I was reading it and the summary disappeared. What is that? That's interesting. It's actually going to summarize. Is it when you refresh chat? Let me try that again. Everyone refresh your chat and see if that shows up for you. The chat is divided over a meme involving steak. Some believe DSP is being trolled while others defend him. A rogue ban from DSP accidentally caught an innocent viewer in the crossfire. When did this start? It's gone now. It only shows up for like 10 seconds and then it goes away. What the hell is this? It's not mobile. I'm on my desktop and it's showing me that. The chat is divided over the meme. All right, yeah, it's talking about this. All right. Everyone in chat start talking about the AI summary right now. Everyone just say, well, you know, talk about the AI summary and let's see if the AI summary actually summarizes that. It doesn't show up on the mobile app yet. That is weird. I didn't approve that. There was no option to enable or approve that. That's something they just implemented this morning. Refresh again. This could be the whole stream. The chat is discussing. Nah, see, now it's not updating. Now it just keeps saying the chat is discussing the me with stakes. A rogue ban from DSP accidentally caught an innocent viewer in the crossfire. It's not updating to the AI discussion. Maybe AI is programmed to not talk about itself. Did you think about that? If we all just keep talking about the chat AI summary, it can't talk about itself. Avarice, you were not in the way of my ban. There was a Derek impersonator above you. And I went up and I clicked his name and said ban. And then I guess it scrolled to you, but I had already clicked on Derek. It was very odd, but I was able to undo it right away. And I'm sorry for that. I like the idea that if you just join a stream in progress, it'll tell you what's going on in the chat. I do like that idea. But again, what's going to happen when you get a stream where people are like derailing and stuff, right? Because imagine that. Imagine if I was playing Street Fighter 6 with Dalsim and the whole stream chat is derailing and talking about steak on purpose, right? And so I'm playing and you join. Oh, stream chatters are really enjoying a discussion about Wagyu beef. You're like, what the fuck? I thought this was a fucking Dalsim stream. Like, what is this? Right? I don't know, man. Sadly, we do have to finish the podcast. Princess Consuela, could you please stop? You guys know that you can talk about whatever you want in chat as long as it's not incredibly derailing to what we're doing on the stream. It's always been the rule. Everyone knows that. It says right in the rules, it's always been the rule. The people who were here on Wednesday night were purposefully doing it to be trolls and meme and be stupid. And it was angering people who wanted to talk about Street Fighter. That's why I reacted that way. Never find that out, because that's not the kind of truthful content that these shitbags make. They just fucking exaggerate and make shit up. 60 seconds of a stream somehow is all that I did for the entire stream, which is completely untruthful. And they can literally kiss my ass. I don't care about those fucking losers. And go fuck themselves. Okay, let's get set up here. You guys also know that there's different kinds of streams. For example, if we're playing Fallout, right? This is supposed to be an open discussion style hangout stream. It's not just about the game. Because it's a silly narrative-based RPG. I've already played it before, right? So this kind of stream obviously is open to that kind of stuff, as opposed to a stream where I'm playing Street Fighter and it's a competitive fucking game. You would think people would be caring about the reason for the stream, right? But that was the problem. People were here to derail on purpose. Like I said, half the people in that chat were the same guy with like 10 different fucking sock accounts. I banned half of them this morning. I know. I can't believe people are even talking about it. It's so, to me, it is so dumb. It's like, wow, literally 60 seconds of a stream. It's just a thing I don't think about, I don't care about. And I come back, and this is the topic of discussion on my stream when I fucking come back. It's like, what are you, like 2 years old? I'm a fucking adult. I don't have time to be talking about dumb steaks and shit. You're an idiot, right? But these idiots have literally obsessed over it for the last day and a half because that's their mindset. They literally have the minds of children, and they think that this is something to talk about. They're morons, okay? Okay. Maximum Turbo, that's not what I'm saying. And again, this is how people, sadly, I hate to say it, try to push stuff in a narrative that's not true. Maximum Turbo says, I don't think it's realistic to expect an entire chat to talk about a game or ask questions for 3 hours straight. It's okay for conversation to open up. I'm not saying it's not. Again, you weren't here for the story, I guess. The chat was talking about other stuff for a long time. It wasn't like, oh, there was like a small discussion that broke out. I even commented on it as playing with dolls. I turned and I said, oh, you guys are all talking about steak for some reason. Okay, great. Big deal. And then I came back like a half an hour later, and it was still happening. And literally all the people who were there talking about Street Fighter weren't talking anymore because everyone was just talking about steak. To which I spoke up and says, guys, you got to stop. You know, you're derailing a stream that's supposed to be about the game. If you want to go talk about this other stuff, you know, it has to be like a discussion stream or go somewhere else. I'm playing Street Fighter, right? Why are you here on a Street Fighter stream to talk about something unrelated? Again, it's the same thing as if you were sitting here talking about, oh, there's a sports game on and this guy's doing this and this. I don't care. I'm not a sports guy. Why would you talk about that in my fucking Street Fighter stream? You're derailing from people who actually want to do something related to the stream. And that's the sad fact. That I want people to at least be able to have fun with the thing I'm doing, you know? Again, I'm not saying don't have the conversation. I'm saying you have to be respectful. And you have to say, okay, man, the entire stream now is about this and no one's even paying attention to the game anymore. That's very different, right? Right? Yes, Joshua, I was playing Street Fighter. You know what happens when I play Street Fighter? And especially when I'm losing? I get very heated. There's adrenaline pumping through my body. All right? My blood pressure is way high up. I'm agitated because I'm losing constantly. And then I turn to the stream chat and people have derailed my chat for half an hour. So I did not exactly respond in a cool-minded manner. I told everyone to shut up and stop derailing the stream, right? Exactly. What's your point? Is your point again that I should coddle you every moment of every stream? I wasn't aware that I was like your dad, and you know, I'm not. I'm running a business here, okay? I'm not your dad. It's not my responsibility to tell you how to behave on someone else's stream, right? Just like it's not my responsibility to tell you how to behave when you go into someone else's business in real life too. You know? Look, Jordan did a super chat. He says, do I get legal custody of the stream every other week? Perhaps, right? Perhaps.
Typically helps me more than anything.